guys, Gareth from Wall of Sound here again. Today I've got a very special guest. This is Stu McGill of You've Got So Many Hats.
I've got a couple.
Got a couple of hats. You've got the Silent Night hat,
Yep.
your
That's
power
the biggest
metal
hat.
band.
Yep.
That's probably the biggest hat.
Yes.
And the other hat you've got is Stormrider Touring.
Yep, that's right.
So let's start with Silent Night.
Yep.
Probably your main gig. It's your band. You started it.
Yep.
You were sitting here in the suburbs of Perth going, fucking Perth needs more power metal.
Well, it's got one.
Which is better than what it was.
It was zero then.
Yeah.
It's now one, but it's been one for about, what was it, 2011 was the first gig.
Okay.
So yeah, but we had a bit of like a year before that of writing, and so yeah, it's been quite a while now.
Yeah.
9 or so years.
That's not too bad.
Yeah.
2 albums?
2 albums, 2 EPs.
2 EPs, 1 album redone.
Yes, I had to redo the first album because it wasn't up to scratch.
Okay.
Yeah. Probably a bit too eager being young bands.
Yeah.
Just want to get something out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's all news now. It's trying to write the third one now.
So how's that going?
I've got a couple of new songs.
Okay.
Yep. So looking at debuting a couple of, maybe at least one new song at the gig in a few weeks.
Okay.
That's maybe 2 songs. See how we go. But we've got a couple there, and it's at least a quarter of an album written.
Okay.
People keep nagging me, yourself included.
When's the new release?
Oh yeah. 2020.
2020. So what are you, Metallica?
Yeah, I said 2019 before, but
now it's 2020.
It could be 2020.
Yeah.
The more gigs we say yes to, the longer it takes. So
right.
I had to knock a few back this year. So
okay. Yeah. You've managed to pull some really awesome opening slots, and Halloween was where I discovered you guys.
That's right. It was Black Label Society not long after that.
And it was just like, what are these? So what do you do different? Because I talk to a lot of bands and you see it online and that sort of thing, and they're like, how do they get on this? How do they get on that gig and blah blah blah. So what is it different that makes what you do to what they're doing and not getting on there?
Well, I think we've got a really good stage show, and we actually have a fan base, so we can sell tickets. The Halloween show, the promoter asked us to sell tickets for them. I think we sold like 45 tickets ourselves, which is considered quite good. We had David Ellefson from Megadeth come to town. We did, they gave us 25. We sold 25.
Yeah.
So that's an opening act's job is to sell tickets.
Yeah.
They don't give a shit about like a lot of it. As long as you come on time, don't cause trouble for the main artist. Don't try and fanboy too hard, and sell tickets and get people in the door and promote the show. So I think I'm pretty good at doing the online stuff.
Yeah.
We've got a good mailing list, so we can reach our fans directly. We have a good social media following. We post good stuff that people sort of interact with.
Yep.
Like if you ask a question, you get a good question, you get a good response.
Yeah.
If it's asking a shitty question. We've got a good EPK, like electronic press kit, which looks professional. And we've got a touring history. Like in the beginning, we spent a hell of a lot of money. We went to Sydney 5 or 6 times in a very short amount of time. Melbourne as well, 3 or 4 times. For zero, maybe I think the most we got maybe $400 or something. Yeah. Like a couple of times it was actually $0.
Yeah.
But we just wanted to play everywhere and prove who we were. And then, if you're looking at a band who's got like 6 or 7 interstate shows and a following everywhere versus someone who doesn't even bother getting out of like the local scene. Yeah. You got to put your own money in.
Sure.
If you want to get to the next level, even though that's one step above, you have to put in quite a bit. Yeah. It's not just hard work and good songs, it's money.
Yeah.
But your resume looks a lot stronger. You go, okay, we've toured this much, and once you get that first support act, like I've helped a few Aussie bands get onto those, not by me going to the promoter, but just by me offering advice. Yeah. And it's just really a case of once you get that first hard one out of the way, the second one is a little bit easier. Third one's a hell of a lot easier because we've done like Dragon Force as well. Yep. Colpacani twice. They asked us to come back on.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we didn't apply.
Get invited back on.
Yeah, when you don't apply for them, they just go, "Oh, can you do the gig?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." So that's just a good sign of good relationships and there's only like 5 or 6 big promoters in Australia for the national stuff. So just send them a polite email. Use proper English. You don't have to. You don't have to embody the heavy metal stereotype of being a complete pot smoking idiot.
Yeah.
You can structure a proper sentence and paragraph. You probably find your chances increase.
Yeah. And it's just that professionalism. And going on from that is you talk about promoting and promoters in Australia. Outside of Silent Night, you are a promoter.
Yeah.
So you're Stormrider touring. How did that come? Was that necessity, or you just thought, I haven't got enough to do. I just need to do some more.
Well, I put on the first year worth of Silent Night shows myself.
Right.
I'd never done one before. Excuse me. But I looked at it. Okay, I could either start at the very bottom and be an opening band and beg for shows, or I could just go straight out, learn along the way, and put on my own shows. And I think the first 5 or 6 were just me putting them on. And then when we started going to Sydney and Melbourne, we met some really cool bands. I was like, wow, these guys are awesome, and just really nice fellas as well. And a lot of them were like, oh, how's Perth? How do we get to Perth? So I figured rather than put on like 4 or 5 gigs for all these bands, I thought, we'll just do a festival style show.
Yeah. And
bring all these great ones that people might not get the chance to see normally. And the first one we did was like 6 years ago now. I think 2014 it was.
Yep.
And it went really well. Like, it sold great number of tickets, and all the there's been gigs in the past. Everyone would probably know where. Maybe an interstate band's on. Everyone doesn't know them, so they go to the beer garden. But the room was full for every band. So, and they just sort of took off from there. And then started booking our own sort of interstate shows. Brought Dragonland out from Sweden last year, and then it's sort of just gone up from there. Like, it's not a big money thing being in heavy metal unless you're bringing in the really big acts.
Yeah.
But then the risk is bigger. And
for sure.
So it's just slow growing. As you go.
But no, let's talk about Stormrider Fest, which is coming up. And I've been to a couple of Stormriders, and there's interstate bands. There's some local bands. You always put together. I'm going to piss in your pocket. You always put together a really good lineup. Silent Night's always on the lineup.
That's it.
Why not?
We don't kick that often, so we might as well.
Where do you start? Because you could just go, hey guys, I'm putting together. Who wants to play in my festival? And you're going to have...
I didn't ask this year. I didn't ask anyone.
Right, okay.
Because when you put it out there, I found saying no is not very much fun.
Yeah.
I like to say yes.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, what I mean, sort of like, as you learn as you go along. So I remember the first year, it's a lot harder to get... When it's a not established, it's harder to get good bands.
Sure.
Now it's established, it's got a bit of a reputation. People usually ask a year in advance anyway.
Yeah.
So it's first pick is going to be who's got an album out. Right?
Oh, absolutely. You've got to have something.
If you're touring a new album,
you're
going to have a far greater chance of getting on. Unless we're just great mates and you're an awesome band.
Yeah.
But this year, Lord was just about to put a new album. So they're headlining.
It's a long-awaited new album.
Yep. So they will be putting out the album before. I don't know when, but sometime very soon, apparently. Lord, Truth Corroded just put out an album a couple of months ago.
Yep.
And they have been over here before for one of my shows. And they just come back from Europe.
Yep.
And so they'll be out, the Orvius Omega.
Yep.
Which, for those who follow Silent Night, we had them booked for our album launch in 2015, but their Jetstar flight got cancelled on the day.
I remember that.
Yep. So sadly we missed them there. Then they came back and did a Trivium national tour.
Yep.
So they came through with that. So they've got a lot of fans in WA, and we've sort of been going back and forth trying to do a show together here for since then.
Yeah. So fingers crossed.
Yeah, I said
they're not flying
no Air Asia,
no Air Asia, no Tiger,
no Tiger Air, guys. Come on, we're on version of Qantas or a teleportation device. Yep. So they've got a new album out. We've got Divine Ascension, who they've got 2 albums out, but we've been trying to do a show here with them. They asked for the first year. They've been trying to get on. It's just timings haven't worked out. They're an awesome band, like a more of a melodic proggy sort of band, and they've just got one local act other than Silent Night, which is Diamond Sky, and that's pretty much their first proper show.
Oh wow!
But if you know the System of a Down band, Freddie, the guy with the big hair, the singer, he's the singer in Diamond Sky.
Yeah, okay.
So they got a pretty good lineup. We've got a couple of guys who are familiar faces from around the jobs.
Yep. So Stormrider Fest is coming up. Tickets are available where?
Oztix.
Oztix?
Yep, that's the easiest place.
That's just it. That's it. Easiest.
Easy as, just go Oztix, go on there. Yeah, if you buy a pre-sale, it helps me out a lot because I have a bit of an idea of who's coming.
Okay, yep. Are they cheaper pre-sale?
Well, it's like 35 plus booking fee, which makes it about $40.
Yeah, okay.
So it's pretty much the same. But you know, it's made as cheap as we can do it to make sure all the bands traveling still get some money. It goes up slightly every year, but you know the bigger bands are coming this time. We've got less bands, but they're playing longer sets, and they're bigger bands. Like, you know, these are bands who could all headline shows on their own. You know, so we need to once again get the numbers, which we you know we constantly get. I appreciate everyone's support again because you know it continues to break even. Which we can continue to do it. Well, as soon as it starts to like not be as demand for it, and like I have to start because you know these guys get a set guarantee, so we have to sell a certain amount to make that. Otherwise, it comes out of my pocket. Which, and that you know, it's not worth me doing.
Stu's got very shallow pockets.
Well, I do. I don't mind not making money. I mind losing money.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So I'm sure that once again the people of Perth who have enjoyed the last 5 will come to the number 6.
And let's face it, $40 for that colour of bands for that night of entertainment.
That's pretty good.
That is cheap.
Well, Silent Night is a $20 show normally.
Yeah,
with the local support or whatever. So I think it's you can see. You know, Lord might charge $25 for a show normally. There's $40.
Okay. Thanks for that. Big show, Stormrider Fest, 29th of June. We've got Lord and Silent Night and
Truth Corroded, Orpheus Omega, Divine Ascension, and Diamond Sky. Doors open at 6 p.m. and we've got happy hour for $5 drinks right at the start. So there's food trucks, all sorts of good stuff.
Get down there, see some great music. Thanks a lot.